Inspired out of Psalm 62. Longing for a home. That would be terrible. I always think, I've always had good family. And I've had so many, I think, of stray dogs. Yeah, I'm just that guy. I've been a magnet for these things. I'm down to, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 dogs. A guy who at one time had almost 14. No. I had over a dozen dogs at one time. Doing rescues and all that. But you see a lot of dogs that just, they want a home. You know, pitiful. And there's a lot of people out there who just want a home. Longing for a home. Anne, the lead character in the Anne of Green Gables stories, longed for a family. Orphaned, she had lost hope of ever finding a place to call home. But then she learned that an older man named Matthew and his sister Maria would take her in. On the buggy ride to their home, Anne apologized for chattering on and on. But Matthew, a quiet man, said, "You can talk as much as you like. I don't mind." This was music to Anne's ears. She felt no one had ever wanted her around, much less wanted to hear her chatter. After arriving, her hopes were dashed when she learned the siblings had thought they were getting a boy to help as a farmhand. She feared being returned, but Anne's longing for a loving home was met when they made her a part of their family. We've all had times when we felt unwanted or alone, but when we become a part of God's family through salvation in Jesus, He becomes for us a secure home. He delights in us and invites us to talk with Him about everything, our worries, temptations, sorrows, and hopes. The psalmist tells us we can find rest in God and pour out our hearts to Him. Don't hesitate. Talk to God as much as you like. He won't mind. He delights in our hearts. In Him, you'll find a home. If you're like me, and hopefully you aren't, pretty independent guy, always have been, but to ask for help, it's very hard for me to pray. It really is, especially for any kind of need or something like that, because I've always had the idea that I've got it pretty good, and I really should not be complaining. And so, it's always better to go with praise and thanks and all this stuff. But I think for men, I think it's harder, and that's a habit we don't want to have. Prayer is so important, even if it's not comfortable. And the thing is, you have to realize who you're praying to. He wants to hear from you. What circumstances have caused you to make God your home? What do you want to talk to Him about? Help me, God, not to hold back in talking with you when I've got something on my heart. Or even if you don't have something on your heart, make it a habit. Thank you for your listening ear. Love you. God bless.